2-bedroom suites for $150 a night. If Disney prices are getting down, it might be time to take a look at this Universal hotel. I'm staying at every single Universal Orlando Resort hotel, and our next stop is Universal Endless Summer Resort, Surfside Inn & Suites. This is one of 2 value Universal hotels with high quality accommodations at a value price point, along with its sister resort, Universal's Endless Summer Resort, Dockside Inn & Suites. We're at Surfside right here, it's the blue one. Dockside is the orange one, and just across the street. I have already stayed at Dockside, so if you want to see my full tour of that side of the hotel, you can check that out on the channel now, so you can compare the two and see which one might be best for you. As you might be able to tell, the general theme here at Surfside is gonna be the casual, free-spirited lifestyle of surf culture. And this hotel features standard rooms and spacious 2-bedroom suites that sleep up to 6. And yes, you heard me right. You can get those 2-bedroom suites for as low as $150 per night. Let's start by talking about check-in. When you arrive at Surfside, you'll find yourself here in the main lobby. And your check-in desks are gonna be on the left under this sort of wavy wooden structure. You can check in as early as you like, however your room's not guaranteed to be ready until 4 p.m., which is check-in time. If you arrive before your room is ready and want to head to the parks, or if you have to check out before you're done with the parks, you can leave your bags with Bell Services and they'll keep an eye on them for you. Now, I already checked in. There's an option to check in online, which will have you checking in a little bit quicker, but I did just check in person, the old-fashioned way. And after check-in, you get to head to your room if it's ready, which it is after 4 right now. So our room is ready. Don't worry, we're gonna come check out all the cool stuff in the lobby as well. But first, I think we head up and see our 2-bedroom suite. Okay, we came up to the 9th floor, which is the top floor. There's water in the ceiling, and I'm just kind of peeking at this view. So one thing is, Surfside and Dockside are both very conveniently located very close to a Walgreens. So if you need something, you can literally walk right across the street. It's pretty great. And I can see a theme park from up here. There's Hogwarts. There's Doctor Doom's Fearfall, Rip Ride Rocket, Velocicoaster, whole shebang. It's just like Dockside, but bluer. Just like the rest of the hotel. So fun. Okay, amazing. This is a huge room. We got a lot to look at. Definitely a lot to see in here. So I think we better have a look around. Now we've got lots of room to see. Universal did invite us to tour this hotel, so thank you very much, Universal, for having us. But we're gonna start here at the door. Okay, let's start with the door. So you enter here. You've got your evacuation plans. And on the door, you're gonna have your standard door lock. You've got a door bar right here, like that. You've got a deadbolt, and then also your standard card lock is in here. Still dreaming sign for if you want some privacy. And right when you enter, you're gonna enter into the main large open space of the hotel room. This is where 2 of the beds are. This hotel room does sleep 6, and it does have a separate bedroom that is completely close-offable that we will check out. But this is that big main space. Right as you come in, we have our full-length mirror with lots of hooks for hanging park bags and things like that. I love this. I feel like hotels never have enough hooks. A lot of hooks here. Nice big mirror. How good, because you can see me do this. Surfboard here, which is very fun with the decor of the resort. This is also the exact same layout as the 2-bedroom suites over at Dockside, but it's blue in here, which I'm feeling more relaxed about. I don't know. You've got 2 queen beds in here. Each bed does have 2 pillows. Of course, you could always request more pillows if you need them. The beds are not open underneath all the way, but there is a big enough slot to store pretty much any size suitcase would be able to slot under there. So plenty of storage space. No bedside tables on the outside of the beds, but there are plenty of outlets. On the inside of the bed, you do have your bedside table space. We've got this little bedside table with an alarm clock, something you don't see in Disney hotels. Your remote to the TV out here. And does this open? Don't think so. I think it's just decorative. I don't have a key to it, that's for darn sure. Each bed has its own little light that you could use for reading, or if you're up a little later than other folks you're staying with. You've also got these cool surf prints above the bed, these like surfboard prints, surfboard, wood, you get it. I love the paneling in this wall. I just think that makes the room feel a little bit more homey and like fully decorated. like it's a built-in for the hotel room. And let's talk windows. 2 windows in the room. There's 1 window in this main room and 1 in the like separate bedroom. You got these privacy curtains that are a fun water blue vibe. And those are really important because as you'll see, the hotel it has a U shape. So we do face other rooms. Pretty easy to look directly in here from those other rooms, especially at night. And it's also easy to look up from the pool. So privacy curtains, ever important. And if you need that midday nap, there are blackout curtains as well. Also want to point something out. We have a pool view room. So there are a couple of different view types. You can get standard view, pool view. This is a pool view. Something that's awesome about Surfside is you do have this natural lake view as well, which is awesome. And the pool is shaped like a surfboard. So really getting in with that surfboard theme. Next to the window, we have our thermostat, which you can adjust to your liking. There is a little light here, a little wall sconce. TV in this main room for the 2 beds that are out here. And I love the kind of dresser units in this room because they come with more hooks where you can hang things, whatever you might need. Park bags is all I keep thinking about. 3 drawer storage unit here. Solid size drawers right here. And then we've got this cute Worry Less Surfmore print. Your in-room phone, plus a little notepad with a pin themed to Endless Summer. Your little note about in-room pizza delivery, which yes, is an option, 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. You can just press the pizza button on your phone and get pizza delivered. If you want to learn more about the pizza delivery, check out my dockside tour. I did do the pizza delivery for dinner over there. We're not going to do that tonight. We're going to try out the restaurant. And then there is this the rundown sheet, which has all the information that you might need for your stay. I love stuff like this because I feel like it's kind of hard to know everything you need to know about your hotel. And this makes it super easy. Plus, tons more outlets over here, including USB and USB-C ports. Then we move on to our kitchenette. This is something that is super awesome about this hotel room. There's plenty of space for you to have like ready meals, grab breakfast in the room, keep your leftovers. It's all here. So we've got tons of shelving for you to keep any like snacks or anything you need to. This another fun surfer print. And this whole dining table, a whole picnic table, has a bench on one side, a little orange poof, and 2 chairs. There's another orange poof in the closet, so either you could do, if you had the full 6 in here, 3 on the bench, or you could get that other orange poof out of the bedroom. Super cute picnic table. I just think this is so fun, like eating dinner in the room. It gives you so much more space to be able to just like relax in here. And it's right off of our little kitchenette. So for the kitchenette, you do have an in-room microwave, which is not something that you can find all the time at Orlando hotels and is a major benefit because heating up leftovers is a passion of mine personally. Little sink, as well as your Cuisinart coffee maker. Plenty of coffee cups, water cups, and some condiments, in-room silverware, and your different coffee packets. In the shelving underneath, we have some bowls, plates, and plastic, as well as an ice box. No actual dishware in here, so that might have an effect on how much you want to use this space. And our mini fridge, full mini fridge, plenty of space in here to keep food, leftovers, treats, whatever you want. And then you've got your trash can as well. Up next, we have our vanity space. So our vanity is located kind of centrally as a separating spot between the common area and the bedroom over here. We've got a big, very well lit mirror. Super easy, I think, to do makeup, get ready right here. It is a double vanity, so enough room for 2 people to get ready at the same time. But with 6 people in the room, you might have a couple little cycling through issues. Same thing with the 1 bathroom, just something to be aware of. Obviously, still a great amount of people in an inexpensive room, but just something to be prepped for. Fairly large sinks, lots of vanity space. You've got this Surf and Sand Gentle Facial Soap, as well as a tissue box here on the counter. Hair dryer is on the wall, lots of hand towels and washcloths for your use. And if that's not enough, plenty more hand towels, and washcloths on the shelving underneath the sink. Headed into our bathroom proper, we've got the ever important commode, as well as your toilet paper, trash can over here. I really love the blue tile in here. I think it looks really nice. Your shower is going to be a standard shower with a bathtub. We've got a shower curtain here. There is a clothesline for you to hang up your swimsuits or anything that you need to. We've got our shower head, and your toiletries comes with conditioner, shampoo, and a cleansing bath bar. Shower control is pretty straightforward, standard size bathtub, and your bath mat is in here. Don't forget to put that down. I typically do, and then I flood the bathroom. Kind of a habit of mine. Nothing behind the door except a little hook for hanging towels. I don't feel like there are quite enough rods to hang towels on in here. So if you're reusing your towels, you just might have to get creative with hanging them up. Main bedroom over here. So here is gonna be that separated bedroom, the parents' room, or if you're me, I'm probably gonna sleep in here. I don't know, I got my pick of the litter. I'm alone in this 2-bedroom suite. But another queen bed in here. This room does have 2 side tables. Each of them has their own light, as well as a USB port, plenty of outlets underneath. That's where you'll find the remote for this room. I love this cute little, almost fishy print right here. Same deal with the window in here. You've got the blue privacy curtains plus the blackout curtains and your view of the hotel and pool deck in this room. Then we have the TV, another TV in here, so you can't have 2 separate things playing. There's that orange poof I told you about. Pay no attention to my items hidden behind the door. And this lamp, which is really cool, this is actually like the main light for this room. Like that's what this light switch goes to. Check it out. Off, on. But I love the coral motif on it, on that sconce. That's really cute. Finally, storage-wise in the bedroom, this bed is gonna have the same under bed space as those beds out in the main area. And you have your little closet hutch in here. Not a full closet, but just a curtained off little hutch where you have extra pillow and blanket if needed. And of course, you can always request more if you need anything. In fact, something really neat about Universal hotels is that when you check in, they will ask for a phone number and they'll ask if it's okay if they text you. If you respond yes to that first text you get, then you open up kind of a chat option through just text. So I could text the front desk right now and request more pillows in room 1911. So that's pretty neat. The closet also has tons of coat hangers, a ironing board as well as your iron, and a luggage rack here at the bottom. So good amount of storage space in this room, which is good because having 6 people in here could mean it was needed. Pretty amazing room starting at $150. That is just so bonkers to me every time I think about it. And while we are thinking about it, let's talk about pricing. So these rooms sleep 6 people. They are 440 square feet. This hotel does also offer standard rooms that would sleep your standard 4. Of course, your room prices are going to depend on your room selection, your view selection, as well as your date. If more popular dates are going to be more expensive, more slow seasons are going to be a little less expensive. These suites start at $150, $149 and up for the suites, and standard rooms start at $99.20 per night up. Compared to Disney, the cheapest family suites start at $323 per night. Those are the cheapest rooms that sleep 6. So I think the amount you would even save, even if you were going to Disney, Ubering over there. If you're thinking about going to Disney and Universal and you need a room that sleeps 6, if you have value on the mind, I cannot think of a reason why you would not opt for this. It is just so much cheaper, like half the price. Frankly, $150 is a little bit lower than you will probably ever see even a standard room at Disney's value resorts. So it's just a lot more bang for your buck over here. But you know, to really drive home how nice the room is, we have to do a very important type of science, and that's bed science. Triple bed science with Quincy. They're all the same bed confirmed. I really like these beds. They definitely don't feel like the most like luxurious beds in the world, but this is one of the value hotels. They are right in that mix of soft and firm where I'm feeling very supported, but it's also plush enough that it's coming up to meet the small of my back and stuff like that. The pillows need work. They're also kind of right in that mix between soft and firm. I like softer pillows. The head sinkage isn't super optimal in here, but I do think I would get a good sleep. I think I'm gonna get a good sleep. I think that this bed is great, and all 3 of them are the same. Successful bed science. There's a lot of hotel to see. I should get up. So it is Halloween Horror Nights at the time I am here, and from the hallway where the elevator is, I can see over to the parking gates, and the line is so backed up. Traffic is very bad in Universal on Halloween Horror Nights nights around 5 p.m. Just a warning. Also, look at that rain over there. Don't come over here. I'm exploring the hotel. All right, we are back in the lobby because that's the beginning, a very good place to start, of hotel tours. We talked about the check-in desk over here under the wave, but there are a couple other amenities that you'll want to be aware of in here. So right next to the door, you have this Avis car rental desk. It is not always open, but their hours are on here. I usually close at 4. You can literally work with your Avis car rental right here in the hotel, which is awesome. Just across the way, we have the Vacation Planning Center. This is a major amenity. If you have any issues with tickets, any questions you have about your park days over at Universal, you can come right here to the Vacation Planning Center. I also noticed that they are offering tickets with a little bit of a discount for Halloween Horror Nights tonight. So if you are looking at, you know, grabbing tickets to a special event or the escape rooms or anything, stop by your planning center to see if maybe you can get it a little cheaper than you can online. You can see luggage services are just down this hallway off to the side. I was a little confused about where it is. Just down the hallway. Pretty easy to find. And the lobby does have a Universal Studios store, which is where you will find plenty of souvenirs and different items. They have the Halloween Horror Nights merch. They have a lot of the Harry Potter merchandise, including from some of the prop replicas. I do have a time turner at home. They also have swimsuits. They have tons of apparel and things like that, anything you might have forgotten. And the ever important essentials wall, which is where you find sunscreen, medicine, deodorant. Stuff is really important to grab if you did forget. Now, one thing I will caution about the in-hotel Universal stores is they're not going to have all of the merchandise. So if you do see something that you want to grab in the park, do not expect it to be back at your hotel. Go ahead and get it before you leave the park, just in case you cannot grab that must-have souvenir at the hotel store. Now, with Halloween Horror Nights, the hotels do have really fun photo ops. They are actually interactive, where they have virtual filters that will do really neat things. I love the one here at Surfside because it's like a attack of a kraken or something. It's just a fun seasonal ad, so you might notice different seasonal things around the hotels when you stay. Perhaps my favorite thing about Universal Hotels is that they have Starbucks in the lobby. Pretty much all the hotels have Starbucks in the lobby. They are full Starbucks locations where you can get the full Starbucks menu, and boy, is that a plus. There's nothing worse to me when a hotel doesn't have a full coffee shop. I know that that's dramatic, but when I'm on my way to the park in the morning or on my way out on vacation, I love to just be able to grab coffee in my hotel. Now, I will warn that the lines for these coffee shops do tend to get pretty lengthy in the morning because everyone has the same idea as you, so just make sure you have enough time to grab your coffee on your way out. Lots of seating here, including plenty of outlets and things like that. It really does have like a coffee shop vibe where you can like chill in the lobby. One thing I will say though is that this hotel does not have a lobby bar. Interestingly enough, there is a lobby bar across the street at Dockside. So if you want to have that lobby bar experience, you can go across the street to Dockside. That is really the only difference between Dockside and Surfside, is that Dockside has that lobby bar. So if that's a selling point for you, that might make a decision between the two. But otherwise, the hotels are great and they both have similar access to Universal and all the other amazing bars at City Walk. So, you know, I think it's fine. The lobby is also where you'll find Beach Break Cafe. I'm obsessed with these couches that are made to look like porch swings. That's very funny. Beach Break Cafe is going to be the restaurant at this hotel. It is the only restaurant, and it is going to be pretty large. Plenty of indoor seating. It's got the surf, seashell motif going on in here. And it's going to have a pretty wide menu because it is a food court, as we'll find when we do find the front. Found it. Everyone relax. So Beach Break Cafe has a wide variety. It does serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it is going to be on the inexpensive side as theme park hotel food goes. You've got to grab and go here. I would not recommend grabbing this stuff, especially with the kitchenette. Hop across the street to Walgreens and grab yourself some reasonably priced snacks and things for your hotel room. But grab and go alcohol as well as sodas and milk and things like that. Then you've also got a lot of options in here. They have salads, they have sandwiches, they have a whole grill section, chicken tenders, they have wings, they have the pizza, same pizza you can order. They've got full entrees with like the citrus roasted chicken right here, pan-seared snapper, huli huli chicken. They've got pasta, and you can even do a build your own pasta at the pasta bar. And then they do have a little grab and go dessert section. So pretty much everything you'll need. It's on the smaller side as food courts go, but it's gonna really get the job done when you are starving when you get back from the park. I happen to be hungry right now, and they have a burger with an egg on it, which I'm obsessed with burgers with eggs on it. So I think I'm gonna get the all-day burger. Okay, all-day burger ordered, and she gave me a pager, so this will just vibrate when my burger's ready, which no one's in here, so hopefully that will be soon. All right, here we have our all-day burger. So this is a burger with bacon and a fried egg. I mean, truly like my favorite thing in the world. Also the fries, which I did steal one already. I'm doing it again. Super crispy, crunchy. I love that it comes with all the toppings on the sides. You can kind of, it's the full options. Onion, pickles, everything. You can put what you want on. And I got the green juice because I love green juice, but also it's hard to make a good green juice. So we can judge it really well here. But yeah, dinner. What did my burger take? They're pretty good. It's like sit-down restaurant quality. The burger itself is way better than I was expecting. I think it's lacking a little in flavor. Like, I wish the caramelized onions that are on here were a little more like sweet caramelized-y. but it's still a really tasty burger. Super filling. And honestly, I would go insane for this if I got home from the theme park and was able to get an egg on my burger. So I'm pretty happy with this. The fries are so good. Now for the moment of truth. Green juice. Smells promising. It's really good. It's not the best green juice I've ever had, but it has all the like delicious kind of like kale flavor with the apple and fruitiness. I'm pleasantly surprised by Beach Break Cafe. I'm gonna finish my meal. We've got to get outside, and it looks like it's gonna rain. But I will get rained on for us to see this hotel. Dinner was had. We're gonna pop outside because as you can see, the sun is going down, and we gotta check it out here. So, oh, it's also raining and so humid. Look, my glasses started to fog up. So outside we have our pool deck right here. This is the main pool. It is shaped like a surfboard. It's on the small side, but it's been really hot today and I have not seen it get overly crowded, which is cool. I just don't think this is the most wow-worthy pool in the world. Honestly, if you are looking for a wow-worthy pool, if you've got pool-loving kiddos whose favorite part of vacation is going to be the pool, you should be staying at Cabana Bay Beach Resort. The pool over there is incredible, has its own lazy river. Pretty awesome. But it's not just the pool out here. They also do offer some poolside activities like ping pong and Connect 4. Tons of seating. They've got tables and beach chairs out by the pool. And then across the way over there, there are these shady little rounded seating areas. Seating at the pool, you've got a lot of like chairs, loungers. Heading into the pool is a zero depth entry, so you can like walk right in. And they've got fun fountains right as you're walking into the pool, which I've seen the kiddos playing with all day today. They are having a ball. There's some outdoor seating out here for Beach Break Cafe, so if you want to eat outside, you can. It is not covered though, so fair warning. If it is sprinkling like it is right now, no, you can't tell. And then I really love these little seating areas over here. They're these cute little shaded 4-chair seating areas with these little coffee tables. This is where I would be hanging out if I were hanging out by the pool, even though it's technically not in the pool area. There's a pool bar, which we're gonna check out momentarily because that's gonna be our finale, is a nice fun drink at the pool bar. I've had amazing experience with Universal pool bars, so I'm excited. But we're gonna pop back inside real quick because there's a couple more amenities inside. So past Beach Break Cafe over on the Tower 2 side, we're gonna find a couple of amenities. Got your ATM, ever important if you need cash, ATM right here. There is a game room, so a little arcade. It's on the small side, just a couple of games, but this is something that if you need your kiddos to go get some energy out or just get them out of the way for a minute, send them to the arcade with a couple bucks. Another major surprise for me with Universal Hotels is there's a fitness center. Universal Value Hotels do have fitness centers where you can go and work out with state-of-the-art equipment. At Disney, the Value Hotels absolutely do not have fitness centers. A lot of the moderates don't have fitness centers, and certainly not fitness centers that are this large and well outfitted. I'm like really flabbergasted by this, that they just have a fitness center this nice in a Value Hotel where the rooms are under $100 a night sometimes. Wow. There are 2 towers when it comes to the guest room, Tower 1, Tower 2. They are both accessible from the main lobby, no walking outside from the lobby. And there are a bunch of standard hotel amenities. Obviously there's ice machine and vending. And then you'll also find guest laundry on floors 4 and 7 in this hotel. Now, I think we go to the Sandbar because that's the hotel. It is not the largest resort hotel you'll find. There aren't the most amenities, but a lot of amenities. They've got its own bar, its own restaurant, plus a fitness center, a Starbucks in the lobby, a whole pool. I really am wowed by the quality of Universal Value Hotels, and I would choose to stay at one of the endless summer resorts in a heartbeat. I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't talked about if it's worth it yet. Let's head to the Sandbar, shall we? It is actively fully raining now, but look, there's a covered path to the Sandbar. How nice is that? So this is the Sandbar. They've got a big menu of pool drinks, and I've never had a pool drink at Universal that I didn't like. I went with the Maxed Out Margarita down here at the bottom. I got it in banana because the banana margarita sounds delicious, and drinks here come in a souvenir cup. So the first time you buy a drink, you have to get it in a souvenir cup. It is $16 base when you get the souvenir cup. After you buy the souvenir cup, when you keep it, your refills are only $12.50. So you keep the glass the whole length of your stay, $12.50. And also, what a fun souvenir. I love that so much. But let's try out our banana margarita, see if it lives up to my very high expectations. It's gold tequila, which you can definitely taste. It tastes really strong. but then the banana sweetness is a super mellow flavor, balances right out. These are not in a machine, they're blended to order. I love a Universal Pool Bar, man. They've never disappointed me. The vibes are always impeccable. And look, orange wedge and a lime wedge. I'm living large. Okay, while we're sitting here, let's talk about hotel perks, one of which we're gonna try. A little field trip momentarily. Yes, field trip, for real. So staying in a Universal hotel gets you a number of perks. Early entry lets you get into Wizarding World an hour early. It's not just Wizarding World either, that's kind of misleading. Also Velocicoaster will often be open for early entry. It is typically available at Islands of Adventure, and you can do like Hagrid's or Velocicoaster. Sometimes it's available at Universal Studios, if you could go do Gringotts. Either way, an hour of early entry is a major benefit, especially when it comes to riding Hagrid's, which gets really, really long lines and stays that way all day. You also get free and easy transportation around the resort. From this hotel in particular, that's going to be buses, and we are actually going to try out the bus transportation tonight to see just how long it takes us to get over to Universal. Again, field trip, we have to go. You can set up resort-wide charging privileges. Now, I don't love the charging privileges because it doesn't work like normal where you can just charge to your room. You have to basically add money to your card and then you charge to the balance that you add. It, I think, adds an extra layer of keeping track of how much money you've put in there and stuff like that in my brain, even though it means I have to carry less, so that's kind of up to you. You also can get purchase delivery to your hotel, so if you do buy that must-have souvenir in the parks, get the purchase delivered back to your hotel. So lots of great Universal perks when you stay at a Universal hotel, the biggest probably being that early entry. Now, if you do choose to stay at a more expensive Universal hotel, the very, very most expensive category, the Premier hotels do offer Express included with a stay. Those are going to be much more expensive than the rooms here at Endless Summer, but including Express is a really big perk as well. I love hotel perks at Universal. I'm having a great time with my banana margarita. I feel like I should have gotten a daiquiri though with rum instead of tequila, but it is what it is. They have so many flavors: strawberry, raspberry, watermelon, banana, pina colada, peach, guava, mango, or vanilla. You think he would have mixed two for me? The drink finished, so now I must deliver on what was promised. A field trip. We have got to figure out how long that transportation takes over to Universal. So I actually have a very important errand to run because I am working on a pretty tricky video that is going to be a full tour of what to expect to Epic Universe. And I need to go to the Epic Universe Preview Center so that we have all the right information. Past that luggage services desk we saw earlier, you'll find Resort Shuttle and Rideshare Pickup. Just outside this door, this is where you'll find Resort Shuttle. Super easy to get to from the lobby. I really love the size of this hotel. It's smaller than its sister hotel over at Dockside, which you can see very well from here, because it makes it really super easy to get around. Resort Shuttle stop. Pretty simple, kind of tells you can see how far we are. This is where we are, and all the way over here is where everything else is. So we're just across literally the highway from there. But resort shuttles are gonna come often. That is one thing about Universal, is it's a lot smaller than Disney. So you can expect to see resort shuttles a whole lot more often stopping by here. So typically you do not have to wait very long for a resort shuttle. We'll time it. I got out here 2 minutes ago and I just saw a resort shuttle pass, which means I think we'll be able to hop on one shortly. It's also pretty easy to navigate because there is one bus that will take you to City Walk to access both of the theme parks, and one bus will take you to Volcano Bay. So not too difficult to get around. It says it on the buses. This one's headed to City Walk, Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios. Might get a little more complicated next year when Epic Universe is open. Probably add another bus to the mix, but for now, pretty simple. Shrek bus, Shrek bus, Shrek bus, Shrek bus. All right, so the bus waited at the bus stop over at Surfside for about 10 minutes, and then it was just the bus waited over at the bus stop at Surfside for about 5 minutes, and then it was just a 10-minute bus ride, but drops you off at the security hub at City Walk. You do have to walk through City Walk to get to the theme parks. It's about a 10-minute walk to get to the park gates. We are going to City Walk. Like I said, I am working on a video that is a tour of Epic Universe. Hello, Epic Universe Preview Center. I really hate to break it to everybody, but this will be my entire personality. Dark Universe. I can't help who I am. They are making a Dracula park. I love Dracula. Okay, field trip complete. There are only 2 buildings that I can't identify in the whole model, and I might be able to once I can get back to my notes at home. And they're probably stores or bathrooms. But moral of the story, I know what's coming to Epic Universe. I will talk you through it. I got you covered, I promise. We are gonna be so expert in Epic Universe before we even step foot in there that no one is gonna have as good a day at Epic Universe as us. So stick with me, I got you covered. And now we're going back. I wish I could go to HHN tonight, but I can't because I have an early morning. But it's right over there. It's right over there. Okay, so when you are going back to the bus or finding the bus, when you're coming through the bus, moving walkways, you'll get to them from City Walk. Bus stop is right down there. So you're just gonna take moving walkways to the end of them or walk past moving walkways, and then you'll just turn and go down some stairs and you'll be at the bus stop. Pretty easy to remember, there are not a billion stops, it's just the one. So, to all bus transportation. The sign you're going to, coming from right over there at City Walk. You could also take buses over to Volcano Bay from here. Oh, the town escalator's down. Better than the up escalator being down. Easy 10-minute bus ride and we're back. It's definitely the least convenient transportation to get around Universal. I will give it that. But it is hard to hate on it when the hotel is so nice for what you pay for. We're gonna head back upstairs, but one more thing to talk about is parking. If you do drive yourself, there is a fee for parking. It is $15 per car per night, so fair warning. Upstairs we go. Okay, we're back in the room. I'm in my kitchenette. You understand. We've seen the hotel, we've explored the room, we've done bed science. I still got 8-hour bed science to do, but we already went to the park and back, so I think we have enough information to decide if this hotel is worth it. The pros of Endless Summer Surfside is the value. This is a super inexpensive hotel, especially for what you get from an amenities perspective, a service perspective. I haven't even talked about this. I've had amazing service this whole time. A room perspective, just amazing prices for what you get for a theme park hotel here. Another pro is the room size. This room is huge, 440 square feet, sleeps 6, plenty of storage space, plenty of living space. Look at all the room for activities that I have sitting right here. You've also got the amenities and the perks. Obviously those universal perks that we talked about a little earlier, but also the amenities, having access to a great pool bar, a pretty good restaurant in the lobby, a Starbucks in the lobby, pizza delivery in room, the transportation around the hotel, the transportation around the resort. Our cons are gonna be the location. This is one of the furthest hotels away from the Universal Parks. There's no walking to the parks. There's really no getting around to the rest of the resort at all from here. You are gonna have to take those buses to get everywhere. So the location is a little on the downside. The bus in general is not the best of the Universal transportation options. The buses, as we saw, do drop you off at City Walk, which is a bit of a haul all the way over to the parks, whereas like the boats would drop you off a lot closer if you're at a hotel with boats. So it's definitely a con there. Our final con is there's not going to be as many food and beverage offerings here. This hotel in particular of Endless Summer is missing the lobby bar that they have over at Dockside. But for the price, I'm not really feeling wanting. Is it worth it? Ultimately going to be up to you, of course. Sometimes a value hotel is just never going to be the right choice if you do prefer to have a little bit more of a staycation, more amenities vibe. But frankly, as somebody who has stayed at every single Disney World hotel, almost every Universal hotel, and plenty of hotels around Orlando, I think that the value hotels, the Endless Summer Resort value hotels here at Universal are an amazing bargain, especially if you need to sleep 6 people to a room. So I don't typically do this, but I'm gonna say, yeah, it's worth it. Maybe not for everybody, but I think more often than not, this is at least worth considering. With that, I'm gonna put on the Food Network, which is what I do when I have hotel stays, and I'm gonna have a good night, I think. I've got an early morning, so I think I'll bid you adieu here. If you have any questions about Endless Summer, let me know what they are in the comments. I'll try to answer every single one. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And now, go watch my full tour over at Endless Summer Dockside. I'll see you there.